You'll turn to number 90. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, opening to the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. All thy works with joy surround thee, earth and heaven reflect thy rays. Stars and angels sing around thee, center of unbroken grace. Field and forest, vale and mountain, flowery meadow, flashing sea, chanting bird and flowering fountain, call us to rejoice in thee. Thou art giving and forgiving, ever blessing, ever blessed. Wellspring of the joy of giving, ocean's depth of happy rest. Thou art our Christ our brother, all who live in love are thine. Teach us how to love each other, lift us to the joy divine. Mortals join the mighty chorus, which the morning stars began. Love divine is reigning o'er us, leading us with mercy's hand. Ever singing, march we onward, victors in the midst of strife. Joyful music leads us sunward in the triumph song of life.
Who is my neighbor? Or the Good Samaritan? The same story we hear year after year. Probably are thinking, we're going to hear the same sermon? Let's hope not. God, I thank you for calling me to be your vessel this morning. I ask that you anoint my heart and anoint my lips. Let the words I speak not be mine, but let them be yours. Anoint the ears of those who would hear this message today, that they would hear what you would have for them on their faith journey. Amen. So, and the theme for today's gospel from Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through 37 is, who is my neighbor? Let us take a look once again at the characters of the story. We have the traveler himself, who was not particularly a smart man for making this very dangerous journey all alone. Some would say, well, he got what he deserved for being so foolish. We have the priest. This guy just rushed past, not wanting to reach out and touch the injured traveler. For if this man was dead, then the priest would not be deemed clean according to law and custom. If he was unclean, then he could not fully participate in his turn to take part in the temple. So the priest chose to be sacramentally clean and undefiled, so as to be holy in the temple. Then we have the Levite. This guy just wasn't sure what to do. He feared, actually, that the injured traveler was a decoy, a fake victim set there for someone to stop and assist, only to be attacked by the rest of the robbers. who are hiding in wait. Lastly, we have what's referred to as the Samaritan. This is actually a title given to this unknown person of good works. He may not have been, and probably really was not, a Samaritan at all. For the people of that region would have had no reason to help that man, the Samaritan. The innkeeper did, by allowing him safe haven to care for the injured traveler. The innkeeper certainly would have never trusted a Samaritan to return and pay what else he may have spent on the poor, injured person. So this good person was really just an unknown. But we need labels, so we call him a Samaritan. Today, instead of asking, who is my neighbor, I think we should be asking, who are we? Are we as individuals one of these characters? I think we all are, if we're honest with ourselves. There are times that we're in such a hurry and worried so much about ourselves, our cleanliness, and our holy moments lying ahead that we just tend to look at the less fortunate, feel a bit of sympathy, and move on, taking no action at all. There are times that we're so paranoid or jaded that we believe, oh, this is just a setup. It's just another scam. If I stop to help, it could injure me. Again, taking no action other than to feel some sympathy and moving on. And of course, we have the one called the Samaritan, one that no one really knows about. We are that person. No one knows where we came from, who we are, other than just seemingly nice people. One willing to go out of the way to help another person without regard to self, safety, or our own cleanliness. But we have another character that's often overlooked in this story. That's the innkeeper. He really is very rarely discussed. The innkeeper can be looked at in two ways. One, he was just an innkeeper needing to rent out a room to make some money for the night. Or he was a person who saw a person in need and a person willing to help, so he decided to be a part of this good and kind act. Who are you? Which character are you this week? Our world today is a very difficult place. We have many problems in our society. We have mass killings going on here and around the world. We have a very mean-spirited political atmosphere at the moment. We have some of our own friends and family who are facing difficult times, and no one is stepping up to help. None of this matters. We must be a people that will offer help. This help must be practical and not consist of merely feeling sorry. There's no doubt that the priest and the Levite of the story felt a pang of pity for the wounded man, but they did nothing. Compassion, to be real, must issue in deeds. You can't just feel pity for somebody. You must take action. In other words, just do something when you see wrong. Get active and participate in the world. Don't just walk by. We tend to say that the world is passing us by and we can't keep up. I would think that the more true statement would be, we are passing the world by and not participating in it. It's the 4th of July weekend. Look at the characters in that story. Thinking, how's he going to connect this? People who founded our country could have been the priest or the Levite who said, I don't want to get dirty. good God who stepped up and did something. Could have been the innkeeper who just needed to make some money, so decided to do the venture. Or could have just wanted to participate in something good. This weekend is not about picnics, lakes, boats, and camping. It's about giving thanks for what we have because of what others were willing to do to help secure a world that we have today. It's about participating fully in the gospel today. Get involved with all the things around you, including the outcast and the marginalized of our society. Take care of those you meet who are in need. Don't just feel pity. They don't want your pity. If somebody's really hungry, your pity and sympathy is not going to take their hunger pains away. Do something. Participate in the freedoms that you have. I'm saying if you want to make a difference in this crazy world we live in, it can be as simple as this. Cast your vote. Isn't that odd that I would say something that simple? If you want to make a difference, vote. Participate. Don't just say, I don't count. Say your opinion matters. And when they do something you don't like, call them. Holler at them. Don't just stare at the TV and say those idiots, those morons. But do something. Make a difference. What Jesus said to the scribe, Jesus says to us, go you and do the same. Pick which part of the story of this gospel you're going to be. The victim, the foolhardy one, the one who can't get dirty because there's something else to do, the one who is scared to get involved in life, the unknown who's willing to take a chance and help, the one willing to give shelter, and the one willing to say, I'll take a chance that if I spend the time and the money, I'll get it back. That to me is the lesson of the gospel today. It may be the same story we hear year after year, but I think we forget we have a choice to make. Go you and do the same. Amen.
If you'll rise as you're able in body and spirit. Number 424, the Servant Song.